Walt Sarkees, instructor. I teach bands and I also teach in the tech program.
Cool. What part of the tech program do you teach?
I teach guitar and bass maintenance, audio mixing. We have a program that we run occasionally called How to Band. It's how to operate a band. A few other technical classes that we offer when it's needed. I also teach guitar and bass privately as well.
Cool. So why did you start teaching at PopShop?
That's that's a strange question. I don't know why anybody would not want to teach rock and roll for a job. It's one of I always say this. It's my old joke now, but I have the best job in the world except for an astronaut. So there's nothing like getting a band to play a song and crush it. So I work really hard to do that.
So the kids in the bands, what do you feel like when you see your students up there on stage crushing it?
You know, there's that immense pride thing, and I'm a dad, so I already have the fatherly pride built in. But it's also about completing the task and watching the group do the job. It's a lot of moving parts to play in a band. There are things that have to happen, and people need to be in place at the right time, and you need to play your music concisely and be organized about it. And there's a lot of things that you have to work out. And when you can keep a group together and have them perform at a level that they don't even expect from themselves, that's a pretty amazing thing. And it makes me super proud when my bands not only crush it, which they often do, but everybody's on a different path learning, and everybody's at a different level. And so sometimes the victories aren't just about crushing the song or crushing the performance. Sometimes it's just about getting on stage and building up confidence. And those are harder to do than just learning a song. That's the kind of thing that takes a different kind of effort.
What surprises you most about your students?
It surprises me most. That's a surprising question. The thing that often surprises me the most is how they are very often further ahead of me than I'm giving them credit for. They will often know the songs now before I can get them out of my mouth. So when I say we're going to learn songs X, Y, and Z, their excitement level is much higher than I would expect, especially with the more obscure songs. And kids have to find music on their own. Everyone has to find music. And when they find obscure things that they really fall in love with and get passionate about playing, you know that they are not just doing this as a sort of offhanded hobby. They want to do it. They want to perform.
So what, if you could say something to the parents and the students out there, is there anything you'd want to tell them?
Yes. Students, practice. And parents, make them practice. We love our kids a lot, and we love our parents because they're great. But everybody's got to put more time in it, more repetition, always. I know school's important and all, but add those extra 5 minutes of practice because it's going to make a week of rehearsals that much better. And every 5 minutes of practice is going to add up to a whole lot more enjoyment. So spend the time and do it, even if you get bored, even if you get tired, even if you have to fit it into a class schedule and exams and life. Take your 5 minutes extra and just practice.
Is there anything else you'd want to tell people out there in the World Wide Web land?
PopShop rules.
Awesome.